don't know what's wrong with my throat today. Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another book review. I just recently read Medjugorje Day by Day, as written by Richard By. This is basically a Our Daily Bread, or what's the other one? Something about the table. I can't remember what the other one's called. Jesus Calling is another one, but this is more for our Catholic brothers and sisters, and it just has different messages from our that were given to Mary herself, and from apparitions as well. And I'm going to read this one because I think it's appropriate for everything. But this was actually, it's for August the 16th. It can be read anytime. Love your neighbor. Today, the Queen of Peace urges us to love. Dear children, I call you to love your neighbor, especially those who do you harm. In this way, you will be able to discern the intentions of the hearts with love. Pray and love, dear children. It is with strength of love that you will be able to accomplish what seems impossible to you. Paul also speaks of love to the Church of Rome. Owe no one anything except to love one another, for the one who loves another has fulfilled the law. The commandments, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not murder, you shall not steal, you shall not covet. Any other commandment are summed up with this word: love your neighbor as yourself. Love does no wrong to a neighbor. Therefore, love is fulfilling of the law. Romans 13, 8 through 10. Reflection. Many people struggle with the idea that self-love is wrong. Yet, if this were the case, it would be pointless to love our neighbors as ourselves. In our second reading today, Paul explains what he means by self-love. Even if we have low self-esteem, we do not willingly let ourselves go hungry. We clothe ourselves reasonably well to make sure we have a roof over our heads. We try to avoid being injured or cheated. This is the kind of love we are asked to have for our neighbors as well. When we have the opportunity, do we help others to be fed, clothed, and housed as well as they can be? Are we careful to never injure, defraud, or in any way hurt another? Loving others as ourselves means to be alert to their needs, helping wherever we can. Not surprisingly, when we focus on others rather than ourselves, we rarely suffer from low self-esteem. Wow. Okay, that's a dagger to my heart. I mean, I try, but there are times where my esteem is non-existent. I need to learn. Okay, the application says, today pray that the Father give you a deep and abiding love for others. This week, be especially alert to those who ask for your help. Well, I think there's a certain stipulation to that, a certain caveat and addendum. I think what should be added as kind of an asterisk would be, don't enable people. There's one thing that, as an empath, I've learned the hard way, and I've written a whole diary about it, and I will be writing everything that I've written in that diary. And not too long ago, I actually updated it because I got a contact back from the man that my dad and I helped, and it's probably the cruelest thing I've ever done to anybody. And honestly, I do feel guilty about not letting this man have any more contact with me, but it's just out of intuition, lending me the insight to tell me, do not trust this man. Opiate users are in a whole category by themselves. I hate to say that. It's true. They really are. They don't care about anything except for riding that wave and chasing that dragon, because that's all they know and that's all they will ever know. Of course, there are some, I guess there is the occasional opiate user that will come out of it, but from what I've experienced, that sounds very bleak, doesn't it? I don't mean to speak ill of the person that we helped, but I forgave him for what he did to me and my family. Just betrayal, most foul, I should say. But he's in God's hands now. I can't help him anymore. I can't. I mean, Even if I wanted to, even if I tried, he would probably continue using me. Or he would do something that would come against me in some way, shape, or form, which I really don't want to go down that road. I know better. I have other things I want to pursue. Makes me sound like I'm a selfish bitch, but granted. I've done what I can. I've made my bed. Now I just have to lie in it. Back to the book. The book is really good. Long and short story. This is really wonderfully written. It's rather short and it's a good read. If you're looking for a devotional and you're Catholic, there you go. And of course, it gives you so much insight, to be honest, and that's what I really like about it. But I don't have that much else to say about Medjugorje. Okay, I was gonna sound it out. You don't know this word. Medjugorje. Yes, Medjugorje day by day. But it's really sensational, and I highly recommend it if you are interested in the apparitions and what Mary says to us as believers. And I think even we as Christians need to learn about this, because this is one thing I like about Catholicism, because Catholicism engulfs the entire heavy hitters of the faith, which would be the ones that actually were responsible for, basically I call them pillars. They are the pillars. They're the great cloud of witnesses that were often mentioned in the Bible that aren't really covered that much in the good word, like Joachim, who is the the father of Mary. Basically, he's the husband of Anna. Anna had 3 husbands. Joachim was just one. I don't know why. I don't know if they mentioned the other husbands much as Joachim. But apparently Joachim is the one that's the first saint, because he's the first husband of Anna. But weird. Anyway, that's all I had to say about Medjugorje day by day. So until next time, live on, prosper. Ciao, Titi.